It's fucking horse. I remember going to see this and thinking that this actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't until a week later when I found out the internet fucking exploded on knowing how shit this movie was. Now, I understand the obvious mistakes that this movie has made, but is this really that bad? Was I so blind that I wanted this movie to be so good that I just accepted it was? Well, I'm not too prideful to admit when I am wrong, so I went back to take a look to see if this movie really is as shit as everyone says it is. This is X-Men Origins Wolverine. Well, here's a good sign. Let's start our movie in the most boring place on the planet. Our story starts off as young Logan has witnessed his father's death by the hands of another man, who happens to be his real father. A plot point that they'll never touch on ever again. He ends up murdering him and runs in fear of what he's just done. His brother Victor, aka Sabretooth, decides that they're gonna run together and to always stick together. As fucking cheesy as that is, how about them fighting in every single American war ever? I don't care that you have regeneration health. You would have so much post-traumatic stress that you would fucking just snap. This is when Stryker enters. He wants Victor and Logan to join his mutant team to do government missions or some shit like that. It ends up they're looking for adamantium, and they take this tribe hostage to find out where it is. Well, Wolverine doesn't like this idea and decides it's time for him to hit the bricks. Well, that was a little excessive with the music and lightning, don't you think? It's 6 years later and Logan has become a Canadian lumberjack. I love that he fought in every single American war, but he's clearly Canadian. He even actually says it in the movie.
I'm Canadian.
Well, Stryker needs them back because someone is killing off members of the mutant team that was created 6 years back. But Logan can't be bothered with that because he has the perfect life and the perfect wife. So imagine what fucking happens. You literally get to know her for like 5 minutes and then they kill her off. He figures out that it's Victor who killed his wife and ends up wanting to take revenge. But he ends up just getting his ass kicked. One of the things I can't stand in this movie is when you can tell how bad it goes from real life to CG. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious it's not him getting hit by the truck. Well, Victor ends up letting him live. For reasons, I guess. Why the hell did you kill his wife if you're gonna let him live? Were you jealous? Logan finds Stryker because he needs to kill Sabretooth. And Stryker has a proposition. He's gonna fill his body with adamantium to make them the most indestructible weapon in the world. But then Logan overhears that's a bunch of bullshit and they're just using them and he goes apeshit. There you go, ladies. Yeah, that's the one shot that's there for the women. You see, they know that their boyfriends are going to be dragging women to this movie, so you gotta give the women something too. Hey, it's Ma and Pa Kent. I love the look on the old man. He's like, horse, there's a naked guy in the barn. The old couple ends up feeling sorry for him, so they take him in and they feed him supper. They even give him a place to stay for the night. And their son's jacket. They're just a really sweet couple. It's a really nice scene.
I brought you some.
What the fuck? They just get blown away? I mean, why would you do that? They're so sweet and nice. It's really only here just to set up one of the most ridiculous action scenes ever. First, they missile bombard the barn, and he comes flying out of the flames on a bike. Okay, what the fuck was that? Fuck off! What? What? Serious? Serious? The thing is, I don't expect this from an X-Men movie. Like, this is throwing on the cheese hard. Logan ends up finding one of his ex-team members and trying to get information to where Stryker is. But the only person who does is the Blob. And the only way he's gonna give that information is if he boxes for it? I mean, what a stupid excuse to throw the Blob in this movie. Anyways, he wins the fight and he ends up spilling all the beans. It turns out that Victor and Stryker have been working together to kidnap mutants and do secret experiments on them. This leads them to Gambit, who knows exactly where the secret lair is. But before he tells them, he has to fight him, because that's how this movie works. Yep, let's just introduce a random X-Men to fight Wolverine, just to say we did it. Well, after their fight, he ends up bringing him to the island, because apparently they're friends now. He finds Stryker, and finally, the big revelation of this movie is revealed.
Before I got you, I want to know why.
I needed your powers for the pool.
The what?
The mutant killer. Deadpool.
When everybody heard that in the theater, they flipped their shit. Deadpool's gonna be in this movie? That's fucking awesome. But this movie makes us wait because there's another revelation. Yeah, that chick that was his wife, totally in on it the whole time. Then the revelation that Victor was in on it the whole time. I mean, why do you have to fucking throw all of this at us all at once? All I really want to see is fucking Deadpool. Wait, who the fuck is this guy? This is Deadpool? I don't fucking think so. This is Deadpool. This is just a mixed match of fucking every single mutant put together. It's not cool, it's fucking lazy. In the middle of the fight, he's about to die and Victor saves him. Cause I guess he remembered they were brothers. And maybe he should stop being a dick. I want to say this is a cool ending, but you can't just have a final fight with a character you've never introduced up until now. That wouldn't work even if it was the real Deadpool. This is just a huge insult to any X-Men fans. I love how the head is spinning 360 perfectly. Like, it would be flipping around and all that shit. But there's still Stryker to take care of. But he's gonna take care of Logan first. You see, he has a plan. To shoot him with an adamantium bullet.
His memories won't grow back.
How can you just assume that if you shoot him, he's going to lose his memories? That makes no fucking sense. That would be like, instead of using guns for war to kill people, we did it so they would lose their memories. But Stryker gets his in the end, because that woman that pretended to be Wolverine's wife actually did fall in love with him in the end. And she happens to be a mutant as well.
Turn around. Walk until your feet bleed. And then keep walking.
You didn't have to say after your feet bleed, keep walking. You already told him just keep walking, so why would he stop if his feet were bleeding? That is some shit script writing. But the worst part about this ending, the absolutely fucking worst part, is this.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm the guy who brought you here. Now we gotta go.
Where the hell am I?
It actually works.
I'm afraid.
He actually lost his memory from that fucking bullet. And that is the origin of Wolverine. Well, not really, but to this movie, yes, I guess it is. It's just trying to do too much, yet it doesn't do enough. There's a lot of plot holes missing, and the action is very far-fetched. And really, Deadpool, you really fucking dropped the ball on that one. I give it a chick who can get men to do whatever she wants out of 10. Stay tuned next time when... Don't forget to like us at Facebook/NeckbeardReviews, and please click below to subscribe.